Cadmus, you said that Malvina isn't herself anymore. So what is she?
You ever heard of a rat king? It's an old folklore thing. Bunch of rats all fused together. Their tails all wrapped and twisted into a great big knot. That's what Mal has become. I don't know how many different spirits she's tied her essence to, but the last time I opened my third eye to her, I couldn't see where they ended and she began.
What does that mean? I've never heard of...
It means that she ain't human anymore, girl. Her aura is bound to other things, alien things, all tangled and twisted and grown together. They're all one being now, a rat king. It talks like Malvina, but it ain't her anymore.
So this rat king is still human, physically speaking?
Don't know. I've heard rumors that Malvina's meat body is changing too. I haven't seen it myself. Don't know if I want to.
Another long, wet cough interrupts his speech. He wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. The talisman that the Rat King is holding, the shiny object, do you know how it works?
Nah, I tried sensing it once. The only thing that I took away from the experience was a migraine. Felt like there were railroad spikes buried behind my eyes for days. All I can tell you for certain is that it still works. As long as the Rat King's connected to that thing, you can't hurt it. Any holes that you put in its body will close up on their own.
So what are we expected to do against that?
If the bauble makes the thing unkillable, then you'll need to find a way to get that bauble away from it. Gobbet managed to do that during Sui's rebellion. I'll bet that she can do it again.
Did you try to fight this Rat King?
Yeah, I'd had enough. A lot of us had. So we took a page from old Sui's book.
He offers you a sickly grin.
We mutinied.
He gestures at the writhing bodies on the cots of the sick room.
This is what's left of our side. Been locked in there for 5 days now, waiting for Vitas to finish the job. The rest of us got fed to the rats.
Doesn't seem to have gone very well. The half smile on his face evaporates.
No, it didn't. Truth is, we weren't prepared for how many of those bastard rats Malvina had bred, and we weren't expecting our shipmates to fight on her behalf.
Why would the others stop you from taking the ship back? That doesn't even make sense.
Why do you think, girl? Fear. Fear of death. Fear of being gnawed apart by 100 vermin. Fear of that thing.
You're saying that the people here aren't brainwashed? That they're just afraid?
Scared shitless is a better way of putting it, and I can't blame them. If anything, we're the crazier ones for trying to fight that thing.
If the Rat King's soldiers only serve it because they're afraid, then maybe we can turn them away from it.
Could do. They might rally around someone they know. Maybe someone who lived with and fought for him years ago.
He eyes Gobbet.
That was a subtle hint, girl.
I've got a better idea. We're gonna get you and your people onto lifeboats, and then we're sending this raft to the bottom of the bay, and the Rat King is going with it.
You can't mean that. This is our home. We've got nowhere else to go, Gobbet. I am not gonna let that thing force us to put this raft to the torch.
You've already tried it your way. Look what happened. Isabel steps in. Maybe it's good that you leave this place. I've lived in a place like this before. I've seen what it can do to people. She grew up in the wild city, Cad.
Then she knows what we've got to look forward to if you sink this raft. Because we sure as hell can't afford to live anywhere else.
He cranes his neck to look up at Gobbet, pleading. Desperation burns in his eyes.
Gobbet, listen. It isn't too late for the sinking ship. We can still turn this thing around. My mutiny failed because the Rat King knew things that we didn't. Yours can succeed if you'll try.
She shakes her head obstinately. My gut says that we should sink the raft. It said that from the moment I arrived here. That's what Rat wants me to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sinking it is easier. I will say that. It's way way easier. But Gobbet, Cadmus might be right. If we could drum up enough support, I think that we could retake the sinking ship. Her eyes narrow. Have you forgotten the first lesson I taught you, Seattle? Always go with your gut. And my gut says, spare us the lecture, Gobbet. Cadmus is right. You're going off half-cocked. Again. The truth is, we can save this raft if you want to. If you don't, tell us and we'll sink it. Look, Gobbet, things have changed since you decided to sink this raft. You can see that, right? She sets her jaw, draws a deep breath, and slowly releases it. All right, Cad. If you're sure that you can keep up your end, I'd be willing to help you with your mutiny. But if your people fuck it up, I'm sinking this thing. Got it?
Yeah, and thanks. With your help, we can do this.
That remains to be seen. He waves her off.
Go on, get moving, and convince as many people as you can to help us when the time comes. Whoever you don't bring around to our side is going to fight against us, so be thorough about it. When you're ready for us to make our move, trigger the shipboard alarm system. 2 blasts. Then we'll start kicking in doors.
Alright, Cad. 2 blasts starts the mutiny. But if we sound the alarm once and leave it, you get your people the hell off of this raft. Got it?
1 blast means you're sinking the raft. You do that, and I'm kicking your bony ass from here to Macau, but yeah, I hear you.
Another long, wet cough racks his body.
You got all of that, stranger? You know what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I get it. Ah, okay, cool. What's this? Ah. That's a node or note? That's a node. I wanted that money, but whatever. I could probably get everybody, right? Oh, that is Yasmin. Cool. Oh, did we already do it? I like that. I like how often Gobbet points out that she kills for a living. It's very good. Oh my god. What the fuck? Ow. Why did... That's so not fair. That the door just automatically closed. Alright. That blows. Oh. Hey. Alright, let's go. I forgot how long this one is. I choose is like very, very short. This one is very involved. The kill room. Oh, we actually didn't die. Cool. Thanks, Yasmin. You like how Gobbet insisted I go first, though. Stepping into this room is like wading into the killing floor of a slaughterhouse. There isn't an inch of ground that isn't caked with spilled blood. The stench that floods into your nostrils is as overpowering as it is vile. It is the stench of rotten beef and stale vomit, of warm blood poured into a chemical toilet and left out in the sun to cook. The buzzing of flies in your ears helps bring you back to your senses. Blinking against the light, you see stacks of moldering trash piled nearly to the ceiling. The piles of dead bodies are stacked nearly as high. You okay? She doesn't seem to notice you. Her jaw hangs open in horror. As her eyes move from atrocity to atrocity, her cheeks slowly drain of color. Oh. Yep, there we go. Cool. I love Gobbet so much. I'm not gonna activate the scuttling charges. I'm just not. I'm gonna save right now though, because I think the last time I did this, I got a bug like what happened at the at Ractor's personal quest, and it didn't go super great. And this is a very bad one to get that kind of bug with, because tough combat. Oh, hello. I hate that my drone is in the crosshairs here, but... Oh, everybody was in the crosshairs there. Great. I love that. Gobbet, please don't die. You know what? Oh, Gobbet's fully healed. Never mind. Rad. That's a lot of rats dead. I can't remember where she is exactly. I think it's... Maybe it's up here? No, I think it's in here. This looks like a big room. Should he start it now? Cool. Go do this thing. We're just gonna be a little bit careful. Because this fight is a lot. This door is heavy. It could easily be barred to prevent outside intrusion, but instead it stands ajar. It's almost as if It's almost as if it's inviting you in. That's Malvina's old cabin, the seat of power for the sinking ship. That's where the Rat King is gonna be. Once we go in there, we're going to be in this. There's no changing our minds after we've picked a fight with that thing. What do you say, Alley Cat? Are we doing this or not? Yeah, we are. Where's the shiny object? Probably all the way at the back, I assume. The thing that looms over you is horrifying. A twisted amalgamation of woman and swarm, knotted and tied together into a single whole. Gross. Gobbit. The creature's voice is unnerving. 1,000 rumbling voices all interwoven and laid over the top of Malvina's crisp, cultured speech. You have returned to us, little mouse. You and the instigator of our own ascendancy. You, the instigator of our own ascendancy. There we go. The Rat King shifts its gaze to a nearby altar. A gleaming red stone is ensconced within. The keystone, the source of our unity. The font of power that makes us strong. Your gift to us, little mouse. You gave us what we needed to bring this raft to order. Gobbit's nose crinkles in revulsion. On her shoulder, madness and folly chitter and shriek. Save me the speech, Malvina, or whatever you are. I'm not here to talk. The new body isn't doing you any favors, by the way. You look like a furry tree stump. The creature leans forward into the light. A fine-featured face with high cheekbones and piercing eyes stares down at you. The carpet of living vermin that bury the rest of Malvina's head and neck struggle and shriek. Our new body is beauty itself. Unity of biology and unity of purpose. Malvina, what happened to you? We are not Malvina. We are one, bound together for all time. The thing's voice grows to a roar, and you hear other voices folded into it, the cacophonous, gibbering babble of things gone mad. We are order out of chaos, the death of entropy, a glorious unity. Oh, fuck this. She pulls back the slide on her weapon. We're here to kill this thing, not let it talk us to death. Damn right. Gobbit is correct. Did she just shoot rats at us? Where? Gobbit. It's unkillable. Wait. Do we find it after? I dothn't remember. Wait. Why did that take... Wait, what? Why did that take 2 AP from Isabel? It says that it's worth 1 AP though. Which is strange. Also, this thing is fuck all for health. Oh. Wait, where is it? Unclear. Also, what the fuck are those? Shit. Only Gobbit can grab it, huh? Fuck. What the hell? Oh my god. The RNG is so bad sometimes. Please don't hit Isabel. Oh, she's still standing like right out in the open, huh? The Rat King shrieks as Gobbet lifts a shiny object in her hands. In its voice, you can hear the echoes of 1,000 inhuman beings. This is interesting. She hugs the shiny object to her chest, her bare hands caressing the stone. I can feel Malvina's control over the rats. It's like 1,000 strings connecting her to them. And it feels like... One of the Rat King's servitors shudders in place. Slowly, seemingly against its own will, it lifts its head to stare at you. I can tug at those strings. Malvina's cultured voice is overtaken by the inhuman roars of the other things that share her body. Gobbet dances by her time? Okay. Okay. I like how it ended the combat, technically. So my drone is not active. I see. What does she mean by her time? They're not attacking us. For now, I guess. Ah. That's what she means. Oh, cool. The demon rats are mine now. Look, this says 1 AP. Did I move Isabel on that turn? I must have. Okay. Why are you hitting Gobbet? Actually, maybe this combat isn't as hard as I thought it was. I think I just had issues with it because it, like... I think... Because you can see how long it takes Malvina to, like, end her turn. I think there's a point where... sometimes she just won't end her turn. And you're stuck. The Rat King's body shudders and convulses. As you watch, the living carpet of devil rats that forms the majority of its bulk begins to writhe. Malvina opens her mouth to speak, but you'll never know what she was going to say. The only sound that escapes from her throat is a long, ragged scream. With a dawning horror, you come to realize what you're looking at. The devil rats that surround Malvina are turning inward. She is being eaten alive. Gobbet stares dead-eyed at her former friend as the swarm that is bound to her rips her body apart. Black blood pours in rivers to the aluminum-lined floor. Come on, Gobbet, let's get out of here. You go if you want to. I'm watching this. I owe Malvina that much. The ghastly feast unfolding before you continues long after Malvina's cries have died away. Finally satisfied, Gobbet nods to you. This raft is ours. It's over. Her PDA buzzes. She glances down at it, then turns the screen so that you can see. Cadmus's grim visage fills the screen.
I don't know what you just did, but whatever it was, it worked. Those rat things turned on Malvina's loyalist.
He wheezes into his mask, gulping in purified air.
And when they got done eating them, they started eating each other.
Gobbet stares down at the shiny object that she holds clutched in her hands. Yeah, I know. I told them to right after I did the same to the Rat King. Malvina's dead, Cad.
You did good, Gobbet. You and your friends. We won. Come on up topside. A celebration is in order.
She shakes her head. No, Cad. No celebrations and no milling around. You can keep this place. I'm done with it. Too many bad memories. And besides all of that, you've got a hell of a mess on your hands. I'll be damned if I'm gonna help clean it up.
You've already helped us clean up, Gobbet. We'll always owe you for that.
Yeah, well, let's not make a big thing out of it. Goodbye, Cad, and good luck. She flicks the PDA off. The screen goes dark. Captain Jomo is still waiting for us outside. Ready to go home? Beyond ready. She passes the shiny object from one hand to the other, scowling. And this stupid thing is taking a one-way trip to the bottom of the bay. Good call. Come on, Seattle. Let's go home. Hell yeah. That's a really good quest. I like that one a lot. Captain Jomo's speedboat carries you away from the sinking ship, now liberated from the tyranny of the Rat King once and for all. The shiny object rests with Malvina's bones at the bottom of Hung Hom Bay. Gobbet stares back at the raft as it recedes into the distance. Her expression is at once happy and sad. Isabel takes her hand, and together they turn away. Kioi grows closer. You're going home. Hey. Gobbet and Isabel are girlfriends. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bye, Gobbet. Come on. I want to do my karma. Should I do more intelligence? I'm gonna have to, aren't I, actually? Oh no, is it F5? What's my intelligence at? Ah! It's at 5. I can bump it to 6, get drone control 5. And then next time I'll probably be able to bump that up to 7. Then we can do that. Do that. Yes. Good. Good brain. Good think. Your comm link chirps and Kindly Chang's rusty voice slides through the speaker. You can hear the sounds of mahjong players laughing in the background. It's Auntie Chang, dear. My, but you sound happy, Auntie Chang. Oh, I am, my sweet. I'm one step closer to breaking Josephine's Zang. I have a lead on the location of the plastic-faced man. The man we saw in the surveillance footage meeting Raymond Black at the tea house on the docks. How do you get this lead? I'll explain everything in person. Come see me and we'll talk. Alright. Oh, we have 3 action points now. That's exciting. Yay. I love that. Let's go check our pay data first. We still are not able to get by a second drone, which is a shame, but whatever. I have one unread message. Oh, right. I forgot that Bao wanted us for something. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Oh, wait. Ooh. That sounds fun. Jolt alert system. Metal cover bonus. Whoa, cool. Do that. I think we're good. There we go. Gained at level 5. Quickness, AP, drone control, biotech, dodge, pistol. Oh, I didn't realize they had their own stats. Oh. Wow, interesting.